What was last year like for you?
It was pretty hard, emotional for me. But my team, they did a good job of helping me get through that, and just kept pushing me to just keep studying and stuff like that. So I feel like it got better as time went on and stuff like that. I actually got to settle down and just focus more on like being a student of the game, you know. So I feel like it got a lot better. So, you know, it's pretty good now.
Was it? I mean, it just seemed like, you know, obviously, you know, poised for a potential big breakout year. You know, you got the number change, number one, and then week to week, you weren't sure if you were going to be able to be 100%. What was that experience like? Just kind of never quite feeling right.
I mean, it was definitely difficult for me, but I just kept pushing and just try to do what I can do, you know, and like do what I could for the team and stuff like that. And so I feel like I definitely had a little up and down with the little injury stuff, but I'm over it now. I don't look back on that no more. So I really just focus on what I can do now. So
can you walk us through the injury and what happened and how it progressed?
So I believe fall camp, we was doing one-on-ones. I kind of fell wrong on my leg, kind of like tweaked it. I thought it was like a little ankle injury, but it was like more of a high ankle sprain, like towards my Achilles type. But so I couldn't really go. Try to come back, you know, like rehab. I was feeling good, you know. Told him I was ready to go, and kind of hurt it again. But you know, like I said, like I'm over that. I'm ready to just move past that, because that ain't who I am no more. Not injured no more. So I'm feeling good. I'm excited just to be back out there and just to see how it feels. You know, I feel way better. So I feel like you can't go back on the past. Like God have a plan for everybody. You know, that was just a lesson that he gave me, and I passed it. So I'm happy for myself.
We have seen you out there making some cuts and doing some things and looking. I mean, are you not having any kind of effects of the injury? You're 100%.
Oh no, sir. I feel good. Fantastic.
How good does it feel to be back out there?
It feels good. I mean, yes, I am. Like, you know, I have been out for a long time, so it kind of feels a little weird. But I'm getting back into it slowly. So it's getting better.
You feel? I mean, everyone's kind of looking at what CT did last year and Khalil and some of these guys, and then I don't know if to say forgetting about you, but just since you didn't play last year, maybe you're not the first guy they're mentioning. I mean, do you feel like, obviously the group's deep, but do you feel like you're excited to get out there and be a big contributor?
Yes, sir. I'm very excited. We got a great unit. You know, we brothers. Like, we all love each other. We all working hard. So David, we all working hard, and we just focusing. Like I said, we focus on what we can focus on. You know, like what can we do for the team? You know, stuff like that.
What can a healthy Octavius Evans do out there on the field?
I don't really. I mean, that's good. I really like talking about that. I just like to go out there and play, you know, because everybody here for a reason. Everybody love the game, so you just really go out there and just play and do the best you can, and whatever that is, the coach is gonna find a way to put you in the best spot.
I know going into last year, like we were talking about red zone, you know, obviously a big target down there, and then talking to CT the other day, he said you're a guy that just you think you're unstoppable. You think nobody can beat you when you line up against somebody. What is it about that mentality that you have, and are you feeling like that again?
Yes, sir. Like I said, I'm working on it. Because honestly, I've been out for a minute, so I definitely, when I came out there, it felt a little different. So I'm still working on trying to like build that back and find that again, you know. And it's getting better, like I said. So I definitely should be ready back to that same me soon, you know.
What did it mean to you? I realized we probably didn't talk to you after you got that number change. You got the number one, and Harsin said that wasn't something to be taken lightly. That was a big deal. What did that mean to you, and how do you try to carry it on?
Yes, sir. It means a lot, because I mean, I know that I have to put in a whole lot of work for coach to actually get that number to me. So it means a lot. It's like it's not even about the number. It's like it's bigger than the number. You know, it's something like I try to go out there every day and just tell myself, like, I gotta work harder. Because, you know, I got this number on me now. So I definitely I love the number, and I feel like I just got to keep building on that. Just keep building, and don't ever settle. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, you know.
Was there ever – it was always kind of this question whether you're going to play in a game or not play, and then I mean, were you ever worried if this was going to be a long-term thing? I mean, did you ever like wonder if you're ever going to be able to get this behind you, or did you kind of always know, like you just once you had whether on surgery or rest, or whatever, that you knew you'd eventually be back to healthy this year?
Oh yes, sir. I knew I was. I mean, I worked hard and rehabbing and stuff like that. Connor and them did a great job with me, helping me like rehab and keeping me focused. And I feel like they pushed me harder than I ever could. I remember coming out, the training room sweating real hard, like I done practice or something. So they did a great job with that, like helping me rehab and stuff.
Did you have a procedure then after the season, or was it just rest?
I really like both. I like rested and then I did a little stuff. It's like you don't want to rest all the time because you gotta try to stay in shape and get back ready. So I definitely was trying to like rest it, but like doing training and working on it and stuff like that. So.
Octavius, what'd you learn about yourself going through that difficulty last year?
I'm patient. I learned I'm patient and that you just gotta move on. You can't go back on the past. I mean, you can't do anything about the past, nothing. And I learned that. I mean, I knew that, but like actually going through it, I like learned a lot more. Like the past is the past, and you gotta see what you can do now. You gotta move forward.
The other receivers that we've talked to have mentioned that you guys are really close in that room, but obviously there's a pretty big competition this season, knowing that you guys have to replace two guys that went to the NFL. How do you guys balance that between being friends and being competitors?
We come out every day and just work. We just work hard, and we focus on like what we can do and what we can do for this team, and I feel like we're doing a great job with that. Like all our players, they're working hard. They pushing themselves. We all pushing each other to another limit, and that's a good thing for us.
What is it like being in that group you mentioned? I mean, it's as deep as Eric Husov said. He's been coaching 20 years. It's about as deep of a group as he's ever had. What's it like day in, day out, being with so many guys that could do a lot of different things?
Honestly, I love it. Like I said, it make you work harder and make everybody you build a bond. And you can put people in different positions, and I feel like that's a really good thing for us on offense.
Was there a catch you've had this last week, or a play or something where you're like, all right, I'm back? Like, have you had a moment maybe where you sprinted and didn't feel anything, or was there something where you just kind of realized, like, okay, that's behind me, I'm back?
Like I said, I already put it behind me,
Yeah.
So right now I'm just working on like just getting back in like the game ready, just getting back game ready. That's what I'm ready for. So, but I have made some catches, but I just, I really just want to feel how I felt like when, I used to catch a pass and be like, oh yeah, it's over with, you get in that mood. So I got to find that again in myself. So I'm pretty sure I will. It's got to take a little bit more time, but I'm definitely working on that.
So over the summer then, is that when you kind of started running full strength, or when did you kind of fully get back to healthy?
Yes, sir, around the summer, but I was limited, doing little stuff, little cut here and there. They ask me how I feel. If I tell them good, they'll tell me keep going if I want to, But if it was like if it was hurting a little bit, they'll make me slow down or like just stop and like rest it a little bit. But I started in the summer.